Where were we? It's the main hall. We can free some prisoners.
So, you finally found a way to open those doors. It seems that everything in this tower is related to those fragments of memories and the essence of the messengers. Look around us. The seals on the ground also react to them. I'm trying to understand how they work. Somehow, there's something really familiar about them. But I shouldn't take any more of your time. As soon as I find something relevant, I will make sure you know.
Romeo. What you got for me?
There is no time to talk, Bearer of Calamities. You have your orders. Destroy the messengers.
Man, I had my headphones all the way down. Where are we going? Up there.
Heaven's wrath!
Oh, come on. Oh, it's the other side I'm thinking of. You can usually fly right past the other one. How many keys do I have?
I have no importance. There is nothing I can do for you. My husband, he is imprisoned in this place. Free him.
I am nobody. I have never...
You and your damn wife, buddy.
Blood. I only remember the blood.
Gotta open that. Needs it.
I am sorry, World Walkers. I have nothing to say.
Don't remember there being a chair there. Oh, what? She can jump high.
This mansion is Niscal's workshop, the messenger known as the Puppet Master. In this place, he created countless masterworks and destroyed countless lives in the name of his art. Such genius, wasted by madness. I think that somewhere in the mansion, there was a picture of my sister titled Grimoire. It seems that we are really popular in Arcane.
Everybody loves twins. Maxed anyway. One more. Something's gonna jump me. Good. I think I'll leave it combat heavy. this guy. That's a good balancer. Wait, what? Why you got none?
Yeah, so they locked me up in this book. What a novel idea. Oh, it's not really funny.
This guy, man. Can't do that. And that's locked. Shouldn't be. Ah, you... Really nasty habit of double jumping it. And there I should have. I can hear Urgo laughing at me right now. Right. I should have come here first, because he's got a little thing he says, or whatever. Good day. Glad to hear it.
And an ancient brood mother to boot. Back in the day, I wanted some as pets, but I never had the time to look for them.
Sadly, I believe you.
No, baby, if you keep standing here much longer, I'm gonna have to get a dust jacket.
When I first played it, I spent ages killing all those little ones. Then I realized it was a Hydra.
Those statues. Do you know anything about this place? Or why it's full of statues bearing your likeness?
As far as I know, I think that this is the Cathedral of Arenas, which was destroyed 700 years ago. I don't have admirers from that time, so no idea about the statues. I also don't know anything about the messenger who could be linked to this place, but I heard that this place was the prison for some kind of evil. What I can tell you is that Arenas was controlled by magic codes. If you want to move around, maybe you should pay attention to the doors and find where you can activate them.
Nice, like I've added some wicked painting there. That looks familiar. What we got? 4. That.
Heaven's wrath!
remember that thing again. 4-4. One more for that. It's not popping up. Must have got it wrong. I gotta go and stop in at that shop too. Need to get the first gateway open. I can go back and forth. Feel like they used to disappear quicker too.
People say everything that inhabits the world has a destined fate long before it exists. If that's true, there was a reason why Ramatek UI Del Lux would never know the relaxed life that was meant for him as the eldest child of a noble family of the highest rank. He was just 4 years old when he was sent by his father to the Cathedral of Aranus. For centuries, the ancient building received the firstborn children of some of the most important bloodlines, unique lineages endowed with exceptional qualities. The cathedral was not an academy, nor anything similar. Its inhabitants could never leave the premises. Once there, those great doors would never let them leave. The children, and of course Ramatek, would take a long time to understand the reason they were held there. Araness was unique, perhaps the most important place in the world. It was a cathedral in name only. No worship took place there. It was a prison for a creature that none of them could understand.
Hey, baby! Just a reminder, the view from back here is great! No buts about it!
really given me a chance here to do these compared to how it used to be. Like, these plates used to disappear way faster. Especially that bit, that used to be way quicker, I'm sure. Oh crap, never do that.
Ramatek felt as captive as the thing the inhabitants of Aranis were guarding. As a child, he found it truly difficult to understand why he should devote his whole life to becoming a jailer. He cared little that the prisoner, which they called the Entity, could bring about the end of the world. How could Ramatek want to protect a world that he had not even been able to know? All of these concerns were at the forefront of his mind while he was driven with the other children to the inner containment chambers. When the huge sealed doors opened, Ramatek beheld for the first time the appearance of the prisoner. It was a huge lump of meat that did not even remotely resemble a humanoid form. He had read that it was the remains of an ancient deity, the body of an unholy god who died trying to reach the world.
Used to get jumped here. What happened? Like a relay fight.
Another strong impact shook the central structure of the cathedral. The attack was more powerful than the previous one, which meant it was just a matter of time until they would surpass Aranes's mystical defenses. Somehow, these creatures had discovered the existence of the sanctuary and its prisoner. Those who lurk in the shadows had lost their leader not long ago, and they probably thought that the entity sealed in the cathedral would allow them to rise against the world for a second time. Ramatek had lived his whole life within these walls. Despite his childish reticence, he had come to love them as much as he loved all the people who were at his side. It was ironic that only now, when everything was in danger, he realized his true feelings. The priest was not a normal person and was perfectly trained. Acting swiftly, he went to the chambers where the prisoner was locked and began diverting part of the supernatural power of the seals to the external protections of the building. It was a risky move, but would allow Aranes to resist the attack with minimal effort. Just an instant before the system was activated, a huge explosion destroyed the entire cathedral, causing the whole place to come down, crushing Ramatek and everything around him.
Baby? There's something I have to tell you. There's a library card in the back of me, and I'm long overdue.
Just shut up, please.
So you freed me after all. Interesting. I am sure you want to know what is happening, World Walkers. What is this so-called tower? And maybe I can give you the answers you are looking for. Come, seek me. Find where I really belong in this place. Then, you will obtain the knowledge you are looking for. I will be waiting in the darkest corridor of a holy place. Come to me.
Interesting. My power grows every time one of those little circles in the center of the room is lit. But I am still so weak. Why? Why is it taking me so long? Just wait a little more. You will see real power.
If you mean the tower, it has many names, but I think that it would be appropriate to call it Arcane, a place where the real world and the dream are part of the same side of the coin. The chamber, as I told you before, is Labyrinthos, my humble home. Me? I'm just a mere intermediary between guests and the world. I am not allowed to interfere. That is what the rules of the existence dictate. I won't help you, nor will I stand in your way. If you are here, you were chosen. You, a monster without fate, and the one who has lost everything, you can choose. Choose what? Your eyes ask, even when your lips have not yet moved. Everything. There are no limits. Such is my task. You can obtain everything or nothing, as long as you exchange it for something of equal value. Of course, they, the same as you, are moving too. Many of them are also invited to Labyrinthos. Or at least, those who are real. But excuse me, I may have already said too much, and I should not ignore the rules. I couldn't say. There are rules, and my limits are inside this room. I can only say that this is an old story that is about to end. A tale that is just waiting for all the actors in the play to be placed where they belong. If what you seek is something material, I have for you a long list of artifacts that perhaps you may find interesting. In return, unless you have something more interesting, I'll be happy to use as currency the fragments of existence of those that you have destroyed.
This is the end. This is the end. is the end. This is the end.
What is your relationship with Ellie and I?
Jealous?
You wish, ergo. But I was wondering why you treat her so differently from the others.
She really is something else. Maybe the only person I respect in the world. She has done some crazy shit. You know why she's like that? Long ago, before even facing me, she sacrificed her own body to destroy an entity which was feeding off of dead gods.
You mean the first war in the shadow?
Yeah, and even in that pathetic half-life status she's in now, that crazy woman was able to face me and lure me into a trap.
The great Ergo Mundus didn't see it coming.
Oh, no. Of course I knew it was a trap. She told me directly. But it was like the throne thing, a matter of principle. I couldn't just ignore the chance to fight the greatest powers in the world, you know.
She outwitted you and you lost.
Let's call it a technical tie.
You lost and ended up sealed in a book.
La 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 la, I can't hear you.
You know Malekith? The Lord of Nightmares?
More or less. He was one of the people I used to hang out with in the old times. Not exactly a friend, but he was really an interesting fellow. He always babbled about a city of nightmares, a place of dark dreams where he would be a god. If nothing else, he thought big. I respect that. Meeting him here? Well, I can't say that this is the reunion I had in mind.
You found this place. Not bad, I must say. I will give you something. Something that you will need, World Walkers. Next time, I will be waiting in the light, under a red tree.
Dude, they changed that bit. Go do the other thing and then come back. I just wanted that memory. That bit used to just linger just a little bit longer to make the jump easier.
Lay down.
Come here, you guy. Come on.
That's a Nexus Guardian, babe. Keepers of primordial supernatural cores. I wonder what it could be protecting.
This is the end.
Babe, the Guardian, he had something different. I noticed it when I absorbed its existence. A magic formula codex. Very primitive, but linked to the seals of this place.
Add the formula to our magic. With any luck, it'll resonate with the seals in this place. Maybe we'll be able to activate them now.
Let's use some attack spells on that thing, baby. Any of them will work.
Jonathan floated around, watching the world beneath his feet, and created a cup of tea out of thin air. For him, everything was just a toy, a huge playroom full of pieces to entertain him and mitigate his eternal monotony. As he took the first sip, Jonathan thought it was increasingly difficult to find something funny to distract himself with lately. He had tried dozens of characters, playing both hero and villain, helping thousands of people and sentencing just as many others to horrible fates. Light, darkness, weren't they just different aspects of the same thing? No matter how much time passed, Jonathan would not change. He wasn't an adult in a child's body, but a child frozen in time, one that would never grow, an aspect of fantasy itself. What should he do now to have fun?
The end.
You found me a second time. Here is another part of the reward, World Walkers. Next time, I will be waiting in a white plain, where the ground and sky become one. Come and find me.
This place is the folklore. It may not seem like it, but we are on the back of a gargantuan beast, a huge turtle. Its master is the Dark Child of Light, Jonathan Capel. He is the current Fairy King, a powerful entity with the form of a little child. The folklore is inhabited by elementals and ancient spirits, many of which are quite powerful. They're mostly sealed in statues, masks, and artifacts, which are part of Jonathan's collection.
Terrified, Ramatek tried to move, but his body was trapped by debris. Above him, the bloody meat mass of the prisoner, impaled by some broken columns, writhed and twisted, tearing its flesh. The blood of the creature began to spout from its wounds, and Ramatek could only watch helplessly as it slipped between the fallen stones towards him. After a few seconds that felt like a lifetime, the blood spilled over his face and ran down his forehead to reach the corners of his eyes. Blinded, the priest screamed in pure horror until everything fell silent. When he opened his eyes, the world was not the same anymore. In an instant, the rocks that blocked his body became ashes, and the dark form of the priest rose between them. What stood there was no longer a person, not even a mortal being. Ramatek looked at what was left of the prisoner. None of the priests of Aranus ever understood the truth. That was not a god. Only discarded remains. Confused, the priest went to the door, exterminating both the attackers and all the survivors on his way. For him, none of them were people anymore. He saw only blots on the move. That seal. The entrance won't be open much longer. We need to destroy the barrier quickly.
Heaven's wrath!
That seal. The entrance won't be open much longer. We need to destroy the barrier quickly.
Two more. One more. Babe.
I know. It's him again.
It's too late for Ramatek. I have already destroyed it. You won't be able to reclaim it now.
So you can talk after all. Who are you? Are you one of the messengers?
You are the ones who call me that, but yes, I suppose that you could say that I am one of them.
Are you the one behind all of this? The one who brought us to the tower?
Maybe you really don't know anything. Maybe you are just another pawn. But even then, it doesn't matter. You must be stopped. Your world won't be saved.
You monster.
Enough. We don't have time. This place won't hold itself much longer without Ramatek around.
You leave her out of this. I'm sorry. I know that you want the cool guy spot in this drama. You even brought your own attire. Nice coat, by the way. But the role is already taken.
Dark Messiah, I'm afraid that letting her out won't be possible.
You really don't know who you are messing with, boy.
Let's end this. Your story.
This place, it can't hold itself together anymore.
You were saved by the bell, pal.
And so, the story goes on for you. Just a little more. Girl, you should wonder if you really want to become an instrument of salvation.
What? The monster looks at the little girl. It knows that it's over for her. The child cries, shouts, and tries to escape. But the monster is faster. The claws penetrate her flesh, and she collapses with her body broken by pain. Everything will be over soon. But then something happens. A drop of the little girl's blood falls on the old chained book. The world becomes silent. And suddenly, they are not alone anymore.
Hi again, Sleeping Beauty. How are you? Honestly, you don't look too well.
I've been better.
This messenger thing is really messing you up, you know. Not that I dislike seeing you screwed, but only if I'm the cause.
Sweet as always. My lady, there's something I need to ask you. We just met a strange messenger who talked about me becoming an instrument of salvation, and Lady said something similar about herself. I was wondering if you had heard something like that before?
In the past, we used that term to talk about people who performed an immeasurable sacrifice to end the war in the shadow. I myself have been called thus, having forfeited my body to stop the first evil. However, I doubt that this can be the same case. He must be talking about something we can't understand yet. If he is alive, maybe it would be wise to inquire about it when you meet him again.
Look on the bright side. You don't have to keep looking for that teacher of yours. Hey, I just pointed out a completely innocent fact. The fact that you look so pissed off is just an added bonus for me.
Shut up. Do you have any idea what the Nameless Messenger wants?
No more than you. But that guy is crazy powerful. I feel that he has not showed us all he's got. He's going easy on us. And that really pisses me off.
What he said to us. An instrument of salvation. That's exactly the same thing Lady said. I wonder how this is all connected.
Don't concern yourself with that. We don't have all the pieces yet. We'll face him again.
Why? Why did you save me when we met? You didn't have to. I hadn't given you any order. I didn't know how.
Actually, it wasn't for you. That guy seemed like an absolute imbecile who didn't know his own place. You were just there.
Classic Ergo. You know, it's funny. At the time, I thought you were the hero of a fairy tale. My lord, a new messenger has been destroyed. However, this time it wasn't my work. A nameless entity did it. one which has identified himself as a messenger. He was the one who killed Lady.
From what you are saying, Bearer of Calamities, that entity was here before this whole place was summoned. He may be the source of all this, the one who wishes to see the omen fulfilled.
We can't be sure yet, but he was talking about me becoming an instrument of salvation. I was wondering if the Grimoire prophecy mentioned something similar to that.
No, this is the first time that I've heard such a term. But it doesn't matter. Destroy that creature on sight. There is a good chance that all this could be stopped if he is defeated. Now take this and go. You have much to do.
Haskell wasn't always like that. He was once a great man, an incredible artist. But he lost his way, became something sinister.
Interesting. I am better now. But it's still not enough.
He's beyond this door. There must be a way to open it.
I'm just a man.
I have no importance.
emanates a different energy from the rest of this place.
That's new, and I have no idea what it is. It looks like some kind of Easter egg. Looks like they changed this bit as well. Used to be able to jump clean over to that. Used to be able to jump almost halfway over to it. Land almost by the pillar. Okay, so we can still get it if we time it right. There it is. just gets complicated as hell. Screw it. We'll put an end to this guy. Malachese. Luna. Them dogs have got to be mean to each other. This one all the way back to the start again because it'll grind up. I want that Earth Rising move. Punching out at 73 now with criticals.
This is the end.
Still too short range.
This is the end. This is the end.
It's a good little grinding spot later on where you can just pop that off over and over again. As they spawn in, they hit it. Well, that was weird. It's that key magic management.
This is the end.
just add more to that. Just gotta...
Heaven's wrath!
Right.
Heaven's wrath!
Not with the, at the cake.
This is the end. This is the end. Azrael! I summon you, Azrael!
I'm really feeling like they've nerfed the bearer. Okay, they've been obsessed with eyes and the ring. Oh, there are trees in here. What the fuck? I spent way too long on Battlefield. I could have been enjoying this a lot sooner. It's one of those things you can chip away at, though. Trying to get that open. This way, guys. Yeah, I didn't even have that earlier. Didn't know where to do it. Very useful having that combo set up like that. It jumps straight into that cutter. Finally ran out of coffee. Money later. Some of these weapons cost 20,000. Really should have sold some of the other ones earlier because you get copies of them later.
I feel something behind this seal.
That's the habit of double jumping again.
Shit! Run! Oh, come on, baby. Is this the fastest you can go? We need to book it.
I wish I could simply put a zipper in your mouth.
Come on, baby. Is this the fastest you can go? We need to book it.
I wish I could simply put a zipper in your mouth.
Malekith smiled as he walked through the cathedral. The pieces were already perfectly positioned on the board. The only thing left to do was to start the final game. Everything he did over the past many decades was aimed at this moment, and it was about to end. Once outside, he looked at his forces, extending across the horizon. Someone like him, who was born with nothing, had achieved what no other being in the world's history could even dream: to unify all the forces of Gaia under his command. Now he controlled the largest armies on the continent, and even kings and emperors followed his instructions. Contemplating that breathtaking spectacle, Malekith could not help but remember the price he had to pay to get there. He had paved his way with the blood of friends and enemies, becoming both a savior and a monster. All that for a promise, for the hand that he was forced to let go. Now the fate of all rested on his shoulders. There was one last battle to win. One battle which would allow him to see the world change. Malekith walked forward, and thousands of troops stepped aside in unison to make way. And so the greatest general of all time advanced towards his destiny.
See, the rhythm is there, you just gotta get past the little guys who are interrupting you while you're trying to dodge. It's always a tough fight. They make you work this whole Malekith section.
Malekith opened his eyes with difficulty. The indescribable pain he felt made him understand that, at least for a few minutes, he was still alive. Over his shoulder was a black bird, pecking him over and over, trying to wrest a piece of flesh from the wounds of his neck. With blood running down his face, he looked around and saw a gruesome spectacle that made him recall his childhood. Swarming as far as he could see were hundreds of thousands of corpses, with countless crows feeding on them. Malekith grabbed his head and began to laugh. First, the sound came out as a silent whisper from his throat, but soon, his laughter was so loud that the crows around him fled aghast. Finally, he understood. Destiny itself, the same one that reserved for him the greatest role ever in history, had again played its cards in the most ironic way. The child who was born with nothing had gotten everything. He had won the battle that could not be won. But despite his victory, in the end he would die, without being able to see the very world that he had changed. With a laughter that could not conceal his disdain, Malekith cursed the heavens, cursed hell, and forsook his own existence. And once again, as he had done decades ago, he heard the screams he had long forgotten. Like when he was a child, Malekith looked directly into the darkness, but this time he did not avert his gaze. His sister was not with him anymore. He had nothing left. "I am the world," the voice in the dark said, "the world that mankind desired." It kept whispering those words in Malekith's ear until he expired.
Gabriel, give me life. This is the end. Azrael!
Gabriel, give me life.
I summon you, Azrael! I summon you, Azrael!
Gabriel, give me life. In that moment, all the crows rushed towards him, wrapping his body as if they were going to devour it. Their cries were so deafening and their movements so frantic that rather than a flock of birds, they seemed an immense mass of living darkness. The battlefield was filled with feathers, falling from the sky like black rain. Anything they touched changed, as if they were opening a door to a world full of shadows. And then, out from the flock, came something darker than any abyss. With a gesture, the bird spread across his back, taking the form of two huge black wings that covered the sky. Malekith looked at the heavens and opened his arms. What was left of him was not even a mortal creature anymore. In that broken carcass, there was only fear and nightmares. An ultimate horror that even shadows would learn to fear.
The end.
Gabriel, give me life.
I summon you, Azrael.
In that moment,
This is the end.
give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
I summon you, Azrael. I summon you, Azrael.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
This is the end. This is the end.
This room looks fantastic. And these pillars can break now. You used to be able to hide behind them.
This is the end.
I'm not gonna get enough time to pop that off.
give me life. Heaven's wrath! This is the end.
You get back. Ah.
He is here. We need to hide in the darkness, baby. If he finds us, it's game over. We should wait until he's away, and move only when he isn't close to us.
How can we beat him?
You can't win here. We are inside his nightmares, his world. In this place, he is a god. He could rival me, even when I was in top condition. We need to find his core, if you want to stand a chance.
I can feel you, Ergo. I can feel you, Ergo. Come out, wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo. I can feel you, Ergo.
He is here. We need...
I know you are near, little rabbit. I can feel you, Ergo. It will be over soon. I know you are near, little rabbit. Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are. It will be over soon. I know you are near, little rabbit. It will be over soon. I know you are near, little rabbit. know you are near, little rabbit. I can feel you, Ergo. Come out wherever you are. It will be over soon. It will be over soon. Found you. Come out wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo. Come out wherever you are. Come out wherever you are. Found you. Come out wherever you are. Come out wherever you are. I can feel you, Ergo. It will be over soon. I can feel you, Ergo.
Two more. One more.
Ergo Mondis, this is an unpleasant surprise. Welcome to my realm.
Malekith? Hey, buddy! Long time since we've seen each other. I guess you're doing great with that cool city you were building last time.
You were great once, Ergo. I respected you. You were a prideful, crazy bastard, fun enough to challenge the whole existence. I even remember that I wondered if, for the first time, I was in front of something greater than myself. But now, look at you. A mere chained dog. A tool following another person's will. Not even a shadow of yourself.
Oh, come on. I've heard this story a lot lately. Too much even for me. I didn't know what was happening at the time, and it's not my fault that I can't die.
Ergo, there are times in which death is a much more appropriate ending for a story.
Stop this charade. Don't talk like you're better than him. You're just a monster that feeds on others' fears.
Oh, the owner protects its pet. You think that you are better than me? That I don't know your story, what you fear, the voices that you hear when you close your eyes?
Shut up.
Fine, I didn't mean to mess with your mistress. You know the rules of this place, don't you? Winner takes all. So, Have you come to kill me?
More or less. It's kind of complicated. But I guess you should be used to that sort of thing. After all, you are a big evil bastard yourself. Honestly, I thought that you would be out there, killing the rest of the club.
I won't. I hate it when others try to tell me what I should do. Even to obtain power. I am fear, Ergo. I am the shadow that lurks in everyone's mind. I am nightmare itself. I don't need more power.
I'm beginning to get tired of all this talking. How about we start going wild?
You mean something like a you kill me or I kill you type of scenario? No, old friend. This will not even be a fight. It'll be a one-sided annihilation.
You are so damn right.
You will learn to fear the darkness.
Bastard actually turns your controller inverse. Bastard's done it again. Right. It's always a trip to try and get past him.
Ergo
Mal.
Give me life.
Let me show you a real nightmare.